Did you know the Stretch IRA was canceled and it's no longer available? The Secure Act of 2021 did away with the ability to stretch IRA distributions over a lifetime of the beneficiaries. Now, all distributions must take place within a 10-year period. For those with millions in IRA, the tax bite is real. Here's one of the common myths that people think about taking those distributions, that it has to be done equally over the 10 years. That's not true. You can actually wait until the 10th year, or you can take it any time along those first 10 years and any amount. One of the more popular planning vehicles has often been referred to as the retirement trust or the IRA trust. It too has to pay out over the 10-year period following the death. There are limited exceptions, which would be children that are disabled and minors. For minors, the clock actually starts a 10-year window at age 18, so a maximum of age 28 for paying out all funds. One reason for having the retirement trust was to help control cash flows over a few decades and methods to, after someone's died, to have these large assets so that it would be able to spread it out, but then also to have control. So a great question that many estate tax and financial planning experts have been working on is to find possible workarounds for this IRA stretch. And if you have some charitable intentions, there are two possible methods to stretch beyond that. You'd have to have this qualified money, and you would have it worked so that you would have some charitable intention. And the way that that would work is, well, number one, there could be a charitable remainder trust, CRT. It's one of the solutions. The other one is the charitable gift annuity, or CGA. Know that these strategies to accomplish this extra stretch will require some specialized skills and implementation to accomplish it. It's not just check a box. Generally speaking, a CRT is best for those that have two or more beneficiaries and they're wishing to have a lot of flexibility with their investments. The downside is you got to do legal drafting today in order to have that upfront planning. The CGA works well too. It doesn't require the legal planning if you have two or less beneficiaries, and you can stretch that out. So the charity will receive a small portion of this, but your beneficiaries can now stretch. So both plans can use donor advice fund bucket for the end payout, so you don't have to know your charity today. So hear this, the idea of stretching an IRA taxable payments over a longer period of time allows the beneficiary more flexible planning and control. If you limited somebody to 10 years, then now you've got tax implications for other income and other things that people are trying to do. Whereas if you could stretch it longer and you have that option, now there's more flexibility in the planning. So planning today, there's still solutions in the charitable remainder trust and the charitable gift annuity to stretch out payments for beneficiaries. If you'd like to talk with me about this, you could reach out to me, Scott@stewardshipmatters.net. That's Scott@stewardshipmatters.net.